Yo, what's up guys, it's Nate here. So currently top 154 ladder, so I'll probably just cut when we find our first match. Okay, so here guys, we have our first match against Nestor AZ, so I'm pretty sure this guy runs Pekka bridge spam. I'm not really sure if he's using the Marcher variant. Last time I saw he was using Poison Archer Queen, so let's see. So I already have a Dark Prince coming down his lane if the E was coming down. So he's probably just gonna sack his Eves and probably just go Pekka in the back, probably. Okay, so go for Battle Ram here. So I'll just go for... Okay, I'm not gonna need a delivery here. So my E-Spirit should channel those Barbs. And then go for Skeletons up front, so the Barbs go back. Don't think I need to answer that Barb. Okay, so he goes for Golden Knight, so I'm just actually gonna opt to Rocket for Golden Knight. So it seems like he's using Pekka Golden Knight. I think he's still using Marcher, so let's be careful of that. So I'm just gonna go Dark Prince for his Golden Knight, and then just maybe I can get lucky. Okay, so he blocks with the Ghost. Okay, it's unfortunate that the Ghost doesn't target, the Dark Prince doesn't target the Ghost. But I just go for Tesla low, and then go for Skeletons. Okay, really bad skeletons on my end. He's a Pekka coming down, but I should be okay here. Okay, so I'm gonna Dark Prince the Pekka. Hopefully the Pekka turns back. Okay. So I'm gonna eat some of the Battle Ram, but I'm gonna go late log here, and I'm just have to take the marcher damage, and then he also spam Golden Knight. Hopefully he doesn't use his ability here. Okay, he does use his ability, but thankfully my miner does come down in time. So really unfortunate start, guys, but it's fine. Like I always tell you guys, against Pekka bridge spam, you can always come back. Even you guys can see that he's up 1,000 damage, but with just like I think like 3 logs or like 4 logs and a rocket, I should get back in the game here. So he goes for Pekka in the back here, so I'm actually not gonna opt to rocket because obviously have damage in the other lane. So now that I know that he has Golden Knight Marcher, I can predict his Marcher in the middle now. So I'm actually gonna go Dark Prince opposite because I know he wants to build up a big push with the Ghost. So let's see if he goes Marcher here. Okay, he decides to go Marcher with the Pekka. So I'm just going to low log and then go for a miner immediately. Hopefully he doesn't block with anything. Okay, he does, which is unfortunate. I'm meeting my Dark Prince. Okay, Dark Prince won't dash. So I'm going to have to go delivery on this, the Pekka lane, and then go for Tesla opposite. Okay, that Golden Knight dash was really annoying, but it's fine. Thankfully the Golden Knight did dash on my tower. And so far we didn't take any damage from his like push, even though he had spelling push. So I'm just going to mine in the back here because I do need damage desperately. So I'm going to deliver on this Ghost. And okay, so he goes for his Marcher. So I don't think he should be doing that because I can easily cycle back to another delivery. So I'm going to go log on the Pekka side and then go for Dark Prince opposite because he's just going to go all in. So I'm going to go E-Spirit Skeletons to just get rid of this Battle Ram and then go delivery opposite. So this should clean up the delivery Battle Ram, but I'm also just going to go log because I don't want his Golden Knight getting a lucky dash on my tower. I'm going to go for Tesla here on this Pekka. And so far, we're controlling this match pretty good, guys. And he also goes for poison. I would say pretty aggressive poison on his end. I'm not really sure what that was. So you guys see that we're slowly catching up in damage. Down 900, but it's fine. So he does catch my miner, which is fine by me. I can go for a rocket on the Pekka. Then go for E-Spirit. Hopefully, it doesn't go down in time, but I can just go for a log. And then Marshall will only get 1 hit, which is fine. And you guys can see that we came back in this game. So with just 30 seconds left for a triple, I'm pretty sure as long as we survive and he doesn't take my tower like within the span of these 20 seconds, I should be able to win. So just go for delivery in the middle and go for E-Spirit, and then I'm actually gonna go for miner once again, and then I'm actually gonna rocket since he decided to play his Golden Knight like near my tower, I guess. I mean near my miner. So he decides to go Pekka in the back. I don't think it's a wise decision because I can easily cycle back to another rock here. You guys can see. So he decides to spam me with a Battle Ram here, so I can't go rocket, but I can still go for a Tesla and then go for a log and hit everything. If you guys didn't know, a log delivery kills a Marcher, a log delivery kills an Ewis as well. So I guess go for delivery delivery E-Spirit, and that should clean up his Marcher. And then I'm going to Dark Prince high, which should bring everything over. And I should go for a log, and then he also decides to play E-Spirit. Okay, also a Marcher, so that's gonna be a lot of value. I can just go delivery, and then go E-Spirit. Hopefully the E-Spirit jumps on the Marcher is perfect. And I can go Dark Prince here, and then he's desperately spamming, but with just 20 seconds left, this game is pretty much over, guys. You guys see how easy it is to come back against Pekka bridge spam. My Tesla does lock on his Marcher. I'll just go for delivery just in case to clean it up. And with 10 seconds left, this should be GG, guys. And like I said before, even if you eat a lot of damage in single from Pekka, you can always come back here, and this is a perfect example of it. So GG's to this guy. I'll say a pretty easy matchup. I just didn't have the best defense in single, which is fine. Still took the win. So this should give us like a plus 29, hopefully. Let's see. Okay, a plus 32, I guess, was pretty high. So that should put us top 130-ish. So I'll probably just cut into the next match, guys. Okay. Oh, yeah, okay, guys. Here, guys, we were next match against Renan Kava. I'm sorry if I butchered your name, but this guy runs Rema Eli deck. You guys know obviously who Rema Eli is. So he runs Marcher NATO. So obviously he's gonna minor safe spot. I'm gonna go minor safe spot. I don't know if he knows my deck, but I definitely know his. So he has Marcher NATO. So in this matchup, guys, I feel like you just need to control it pretty well. As long as you control the matchup, you should be fine. So let's see. Because like the only way they get damage, guys, in this matchup is they're just going Marcher NATO, or like going like Marcher NATO Valk. I mean like Marcher and then Valk in that position. Like he might do it in this game, or by going just naked minor and then NATOing my skeletons away. So right here, I just go for a minor, and then he obviously blocks with his own minor, so that's fine by me. So he has no way of getting damage now, since he just wasted his minor. So I just go delivery on this Marcher. He shouldn't NATO this. It'd be kind of a waste. So if you guys didn't know, a delivery, if you place a delivery on a Marcher and then it also one taps it. So he plays Spears in the back. I know he's not back to minor yet, so I'm probably just gonna go for Dark Prince here. So he goes for Valk. So obviously I'm not gonna log the lane where the Valk is in, because I already have damage in the opposite lane. So again, I'm just gonna say the same thing, guys. You go for minor and then go for E-Spirit. So he goes for wall breakers here. I think he might activate King. Okay, that was okay. I'm gonna give him a well played, because that is a really good tip. That yeah, if you guys didn't know, if you go wall breakers in that position, you can push the minor and then you can NATO it to King. So really well played on his end. So give him a King Tower activation, which is unfortunate, but I think it's fine. I think for the most part, I'm not saying it's game, but we do have a good damage lead, at least. So he goes for minor and really aggressive spears. So I'm actually just going to go for skeletons on his minor and then go and have a split lane push. And you guys can see that he has to answer the Valk and the Dark Prince. So he also goes for poorly placements wall breakers, I guess trying to kite my minor. And you guys can see that we got a lot of damage from that. So, okay, so I'm going to something on this, but he's probably going to Marcher here. So again, I'm just going to go minor opposite. And then I'm going to deliver right away. Hopefully it goes down in time. It goes down in time. And my minor is slowly getting chip damage. So you guys can see that his only really way of damage is literally just going minor and then Marchering whatever I place in the defense. Like when it comes to defending the minor, I mean. So I'm just going to go Dark Prince in the back. I know that he's going to Marcher here. So I'm going to go minor right away and then go minor Skellies. And then I'm just going to go for Tesla, predicting his Marcher. And you guys can see that. So I'm just going for delivery, and then again, I'm going to go for E-Spirit. So his Marcher NATO does get a lot of damage, but you see my minor is slowly getting chip damage, and he also wastes his Valk here. So I can immediately go for another minor. So he decides to go with the minor of his own to block. Obviously, in that position, it'll block. So I can go for Tesla in the middle once again. And probably just going to wait on see what he plays. So he goes for that play. So I'm just going to go for Rocket, because I know he's not back to minor yet. So he has to go for interesting wall breakers. I guess he was trying to maybe, I don't know, just kill my Tesla right away. So I'm just going to go for minor E-Spirit. I'm actually going to go high this time, because I feel like going in the safe spot is too, it's too safe, I guess. So I'm actually just going to let that Valk connect, guys, because I know that he's more focused on my other tower. And you guys can see that you guys see that both my towers have the same HP. So what this does is that it forces him to choose a lane. Meanwhile, I'm more focused on one lane, which is really good for me. And you see that we're backing the damage lead pretty easily. So I'm just going to go for a Tesla for his Valk. And then I'm going to go Skellies for his minor. And then go delivery. So I don't think I need to do anything. Oh, yeah, I don't need anything. I have a perfect delivery on my end. And then he also goes for a really aggressive NATO. So I'm pretty sure I can rocket here. Yeah, I'm going to rocket here. And this is perfect time, guys, because triple is right around the corner, right here, actually. So now it's pretty much GG. I'm just going to go for prediction on his minor, maybe catch his Marcher. Okay, so he just goes for a naked fireball and preemptive wall breakers, but it's too late, guys. With just one more log, this should be GG, and this is how you beat, I guess, minor Marcher NATO, which is not a very popular deck, but see, I would say a pretty good matchup for me. So I'll probably just cut into the next match, guys. Is here, guys? We're running this match against Zodiac here. So I usually tie this guy because he runs E-Golem, but since I'm recording, I'm just gonna give him the good luck. Okay, he's spamming GG. I'm just gonna give him the good luck once again. Maybe I really don't want to tie since I'm recording. Okay, hopefully he'll just play. When I say hopefully he'll just play, please play. Just okay, he's gonna play, guys. So this is a pretty free matchup against Golem. I'm pretty sure I faced Golem before and I showed you guys, so I don't really think I need to explain how to beat it. I think it's the best time to tell another story about one of my I think my recent interactions. So yeah, I'll just like let you guys watch the gameplay as I like just tell a story. So this was like, so I guess this is one like I guess specific story to why I don't interact with why I don't like interacting with the girls. So obviously you guys have heard my past stories about my interactions with the females and why I don't talk to them. So let's say there's one time where like, so basically where I live, we like there are a couple parks. There's like 2 of them, and they're obviously like they're both very popular parks to say the least. So like there's like always a ton of people like always like just at the park, just hanging out and talking to their friends. So anyways, I was invited by one of my friends, and I was like, well, I don't really want to go, but I guess they just like forced me to go with them. So I was like, why not? So I think I started like dressing up just casually, just like wearing jeans and then just like a shirt and then like just some shoes. I mean, I guess just casual wear, I guess. But anyways, I was walking, guys, and then so like basically where like my house is, it's probably like I would say a 5 to 10 minute walk to the park. So as I was getting in the house, I obviously said goodbye to my parents. I told obviously like, at that time, I think I was like a sophomore in high school. So like I basically had to tell my parents where I was going and like when I would be back home, etc. and whatever. So basically, I told them I was leaving. They were like, "Oh yeah, goodbye. Just make sure you stay safe. Don't do anything dumb." Blah blah blah. Like I guess like what the usual Asian parents or like what like actually I think what any parents would tell you. But anyways, back to the story. So basically walking, and then I saw this brunette. I don't know how to describe her. Like she had like it wasn't straight hair, but like it was like sort of curly, I guess. I mean, I guess I found it attractive at that time because like I obviously approached her. So anyways, I was like walking towards her, and like as I was walking towards her, like I be honest, like I wasn't really looking at her. Like you know how guys like those like those like I don't want to say fake people, but like the people who are too shy. So like they pretend to look on their phone. Like they look down on their phone while walking. But yeah, I was like one of those guys. But anyways, I was walking, and then suddenly she approached me. I know, right? Like really, like are you surprised, guys? Like a girl approached me for the first time, and I was like, she was like, "Hey, what's up?" Like you've been looking at me. But like, the issue is, I swear to God, I wasn't looking at her. So I was like, it was like so awkward. I just didn't know what to say because like a female has never really approached me besides my mom and my sister. But we don't need to talk about that. We really don't need to talk about that, guys. But anyways, I was like, yo, what's up? And she was like, yeah, I've been noticing that you've been looking at me. Like, do you find me attractive or something? And I was like, cause like if a girl asks you and say, oh, do you find me attractive? Like, we're going to say like, no, you're ugly. I was like, yeah, I guess. Okay, no, I didn't say I guess, but like I basically just told her, yeah, I basically just shook my head, guys. I nodded my head yes. So I guess she took it that way. But then she was like, anyways, I like just wanted to let you know that I don't date gay guys. And I was like, hey yo. So guys, look. I don't really know why she thought I was gay, but she literally looked at me and then she was like, yeah, or she was like, are you gay? And I was like, bro. I was like, nah. This girl did not just call me gay. And like keep in mind, guys, like I was like close to the park too. This was like near the park. Like I said, there's like a 5 to 10 minute walk from the park. And I was like, nah. This girl did not just call me gay. And I was like, that's not even the worst part, guys. The worst part is when her boyfriend came. So anyways, like when she called me gay, I was like, no, I'm not. And then she was like, oh, I'm sorry. And I was like, oh no, that's fine. And basically after that happened, guys, I basically just walked away from her, and that's basically one of the reasons why I don't interact with females anymore. And perfect time, guys, that's the end of the game. So I guess you guys know another reason why I don't interact with girls. But this game, Zodiac was pretty high, so this should put us at 7292, so it's almost top 100. So I'll probably just hop into the one more game, guys, for 7.3. So I'll probably just cut when we find our next and probably last match, hopefully. Yeah. Yes, here we go. We were last game against Pedal. So this guy runs like some very like Ebarbs Marcher. Okay. Yeah, as I was talking. So I'm pretty sure he used to run a drill with this. So but he decided to switch. So he's really aggressive here. Just has to go with the Marcher. So I can just go for a delivery on this. But anyways, getting back to what this guy runs. He runs like Ebarbs recruits, guys. If you guys don't believe me. Some like very toxic deck. But yeah, you guys, he also has Bandit also, so I'm pretty sure he has Recruits and then Ebarbs as his last card. And he also put Miner in his deck, so I want to say this is like a bad matchup, but it's a pretty annoying matchup to say the least. Because usually my Dark Prince would usually fully counter his drill, but now that he has Miner, he can literally just spam Miners and Princes my bridge. So I don't know about this matchup, guys. I don't think you will ever face this deck, like ever, since I'm pretty sure Petal is the only person who runs this. But I feel like in this matchup, as long as I survive single and I'm able just to predict his princesses and marchers, I should be fine. Cause he has no direct. He has no spell at all. Like his only damage. So he decides to go for recruits in the back. So he just go for the Dark Prince. It's like I always tell you guys, log one lane, log delivery one lane, then Dark Prince the other. So my Dark Prince should splash, and then okay, he goes for really aggressive princess here. So delivery should clean everything up, and then split skellies and go for miner on defense because I can't let the ghost connect. Okay, so he goes miner in the back here, which is completely fine. Dark Prince should clean it up, and hopefully my Dark Prince targets on the delivery or recruit. Okay, that's unlucky. So with double coming up, guys, this should be better for us. We just need to play, just keep on controlling the match, I guess. And as the match goes on, we should be able to break through, hopefully. So let's see. I'm gonna go miner on defense here. I don't want to overcommit I don't want to overcommit too much on just a ghost and like a 90% dead bandit. Okay, so he goes for again really aggressive princess, but I guess he thought the princess wouldn't target on the miner, which is fine. So he goes for a marcher here. So I'm just gonna pre-place my Tesla, then see what he's going to do. He's probably just gonna play. Okay, so he goes for a miner in the front, pretty interesting. I can just go for a Dark Prince, and then I can go for miner Celia since she just said he recruits in the back. So this will force out Ghost and also Wall Breakers. So I'm actually good with this trade, even though I did spam the bridge. He had to overcommit on defense. So again, he goes for a Princess Bridge here. I just go for delivery, and my Tesla should clean up the most of his recruits. Okay, I'm not catching his miners here, which is pretty bad, but it's fine. As long as he doesn't get like a decent amount of damage, we should be okay. So I know he's gonna go march here, so I mainly go for my Tesla E-Spirit, and my Dark Prince should clean everything up. So dude, he does have a ghost coming out in one lane, so I'm gonna have Dark Prince low, and then go skeletons. And you guys can also see that he had to overcommit with the miner defense as well, so he won't do. So he doesn't like have another way of getting damage. So he goes recruits here, so I'm just gonna go log in that lane since I want damage in that lane, even though I figured I should save it. So I mainly hover my skeletons because I know it's like princess, and my delivery should come down and cleans everything up. So you guys can see that we're in this damage lead, and we're just 30 seconds left until triple. As long as I just survive his pushes, it should be fine. So you guys see that I went for rock here because I'm pretty sure I can get away with it. And I'm also going to go log on his wall breakers and just ignore the miner, because I know that he doesn't have a big damage, like he doesn't have a direct damage spell. So I can just choose to ignore the miner as long as I get more damage. So let's see what he does. Okay, so he goes for Ebarbs in the back, so I know I can just rocket this because now triple is like right here around the corner. So he just has to go recruit, so I can just go log and then just go E-Spirit to bring everything in the middle, go skeletons and then go delivery. So he just has to spam my lane, so he goes wall breakers opposite. So I'm gonna choose to ignore those wall breakers because like I told you guys, he doesn't have a big spell, and with just a rocket log, this should be GG. So like I said, you guys will never really face this deck, but I guess this is how you beat spam. I guess in most cases. So that should put us hopefully top 100. Hopefully, let's see. But yeah, so guys, we're top 9 in the world, and that's it. That's gonna be the end of the video, guys. I really hope you guys did enjoy. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe. And it's been Nate, and I will see you guys later.